Let's take a look at what's happening in the tropics. We've got Tropical Storm Umberto's now swirling away to the north of the Bahamas, but some of the moisture being pulled in to the system is still inundating some of the island chain of the Bahamas with more heavy rainfall, the last thing they need. Let's zoom in for a closer look and put the stats on the map. This is a strong tropical storm, 60-mile-an-hour sustained winds. It's not in a real hurry right now, moving to the north-northwest at only about 7 miles an hour. Some of the wind gusts are getting close to hurricane strength, 70 miles an hour for those gusts. The sustained winds need to be 74 miles an hour or higher for it to be classified as a hurricane. That's likely to happen over the next 24 hours. So let's switch over to the forecast path, track the system as it strengthens, moves to the north, and then takes a hard right turn. Just puts on the blinker and turns out into the Atlantic Ocean, which is good news for the North Carolina coast, as well as the coast of South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. Get this thing away from the southeastern coast. Rip currents are going to be a distinct concern for the beaches of the southeastern U.S., but at least the storm looks like it's going to take that sharp right turn, continue to strengthen to a Category 1 hurricane overnight to a Category 2 hurricane by Tuesday night, and then it's going to race out towards Bermuda. That's the island right there. It's going to be a strong Category 2 storm bordering on major hurricane status as it makes its closest path to Bermuda. Looks like it's going to be late Wednesday and into early Thursday, and then the storm gets caught up in the overall flow of weather across the northern Atlantic Ocean and moves out entirely. We're keeping an eye on a couple other spots out there in the Atlantic. We're going to talk more about that coming up in the next half hour. For now, look outside to another warm and muggy morning. 67 degrees in Chapel Hill with a little cloud cover trying to fill in overhead. Clear skies over NC State's campus right now. Sun comes up in 4 minutes, and we're going to see plenty of it this morning. Partly cloudy skies through most of the day, with temperatures warming up from an already above average start. Normal low is 62 degrees for the middle of September. Everybody is above that. 63 in Roxborough is the cool spot. We're 5 degrees above average in Raleigh, 6 degrees in Durham at 68, 70 still around Pinehurst, and in Fayetteville to start off this Sunday morning. Back up to 70 in the Triangle by 8 o'clock. The mugginess, maybe not quite as bad as it was a few days ago, but it's still certainly noticeable. And so as temperatures warm up, so does the heat index. 83 degrees by noon. We'll top out at 87 this afternoon, but it'll feel more like 90 with a few showers popping up by mid-afternoon. Better chance of those spotty showers and maybe a few thunderstorms will develop late this afternoon into this evening. They're going to be more mist than hit. Don't cancel any outdoor plans. It's only a 30% rain chance, but just be flexible and be aware there is that chance of a passing shower or storm. Closer to 90 degrees for Fayetteville and the Sand Hills, the southern coastal plain, in the upper 80s to around 90. Mid-80s farther north along I-95 and along the Virginia state line. All these temperatures ending up about 5 degrees above average, which is where we're starting off this morning as well. The chance of showers or thunder showers isn't too impressive as we look at Futurecast radar simulation. Again, a little bit of activity along the coastal plain by early afternoon. Tries to work its way farther and farther inland as we head into this evening, and then everything fades off the radar as we head past sunset tonight. Tomorrow looks dry. Just hot, 90 degrees for a high temperature, and then still mid-80s on Tuesday. But Tuesday's kind of transition day as we're going to see a little cold front sneaking down towards us, a chance for a few spotty storms, and that is going to usher in a whole different air mass. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, temperatures near normal, right around 80 degrees for highs, and dropping into the 50s overnight. Free air conditioning. I cannot wait to open up the windows, get some fresh air in the house. That'll be the case by Wednesday night, Thursday night, and even into Friday night. I'm hoping carrying us all the way into the weekend.
I'm hoping I can turn the air off altogether. Thank you, Paul.
Yeah.
Looking ahead, the